It's Monday, and I need to do this now or else it won't get up till like 8. So I haven't showered. In fact, I haven't showered since Saturday. Yes, Saturday. And I've mowed the lawn since, so I am quite the piece of grungy material. Mostly eating leftover stir-fry. This is a straw mushroom. They're like really neat because you bite into them and there's all this extra space inside, but it's all soaked up by juice. So just kind of this little water explosion in your mouth. I've come to the conclusion that I'm not going to be able to sleep until past 6:30 or so for another month because the boys are substitute teaching in the school, and whether there's only one of them going in, whether they're both going in, they just make this inordinate stampede amount of noise. And yeah, anyway. Look at that. That's grass that I mowed. Actually, in this particular section, I went through 2 songs and I just kept hitting the repeat button. They were Lemon Demon's White Bread Boyfriend, and they were Hank Green's song about the 8th Harry Potter book. It was fun. I had a hard time coming up with something to write about, to talk about today, so I ended up, going through old iced teas. Hi, Snowball! Cat. Into the car he maybe goes. Anyway. So we've got... I sort of have talked about, in South Africa, I mean, there are parts that are urbanized, and there are parts where the people still believe in traditional methods of doing things. And one traditional way of doing things is like boiling a broth or somehow eating some fashion of an animal to specifically heal themselves or help themselves do something. Like you boil a monkey and you drink that broth, and it's supposed to help your legs. You cure your legs of pain because the monkeys, hop around so much. Or do something about a snake and you get his cunning, or a rabbit and fertility, things like that. And I was thinking that it's an interesting sort of concept because you do get the energy from them when you eat them. I mean, not necessarily the cunning, the fertility, the leg painlessness. But you do, you get energy from them. That's, calories or your iron and riboflavin and all that. I mean, so it was an interesting sort of, the food chain does demand some of this. The energy transfer, I don't remember. It was like 50% or something that passes on, and then I remember the diagrams in biology, environmental something, where you had the mouse who was getting like X amount of energy from the grass. Then you had the snake who's getting X amount of energy from the mouse. And then you had the hawk who's getting X amount of energy from the snake. I mean, each time around, the snake, some of this energy that the snake was getting was not only from the mouse, but from the grass that the mouse ate. And some of the energy that the eagle got wasn't only snake, it was also mouse, and like that. And that makes sense. The diagram probably makes more sense. But I'm not drawing for you. So, that's... I have a hair in my eye. Mushroom. So, this is my day. I'm going to do this. Going to finish eating while I edit it. Then I'm going to upload it. And while it's uploading, I'll shower and get dressed and anything else in between. Maybe start another book. And then I work from 12 to 6. Back for dinner and family things, and then Big Bang Theory at 9:30. And that's my day. Bam. So. Cheers.